I was just kind of thinking about where I'm gonna run. I mean, at home, I have this weird thing, like I like to run towards people I know, which sounds really crazy, but like at home, there was this family that I knew that lived about 8 miles from us, and so I would run to their house and back. Well, a round trip was about 8 miles, but I would run to their house and back, and I actually ended up doing most of it walking eventually, but I felt better doing that. I felt like I had this goal, and instead of just being like a mileage goal, it was oh yeah, I have to reach so-and-so's house. So I'm thinking I may actually run that direction instead of that way like I did the other night, because I don't know anyone up that way, and so I have more landmarks down south, and I have more people's houses that it's like, okay, if I can get here, that's a good thing. If I can get here, it's a good thing. So I think I'm going to do that. But hopefully things will get a little bit better here after the semester's over. And actually, I'm going to see my parents in 2 weeks. I'm actually so excited. Usually I'd be like, oh yeah, my parents, like we're going to go see my family. But I'm actually super duper excited that I'm going to see my parents, and then we're going to go up and see my family in Idaho. So you guys are going to get to see pretty much my entire family, if it's okay for me to vlog them, because I have actually talked to my sister, and I'll get to see her in August, but she doesn't want to be on the vlogs. She's fine if I mention her as my sister, but she doesn't want her name to be mentioned, and she doesn't want to be filmed. So I'm going to respect her wishes. You won't ever probably get to meet my sister, but you get to potentially meet the rest of my family. This is why I love running. I got in last night for my run probably just before 1 a.m. So it's probably in bed by like 1:15ish. But I woke up this morning at like 8, perfectly well rested, feeling like happy and energized, like I've already made my lunch. Guys, so I got a little bit more information from my English teacher today on like the final project. So now I have like 4 papers to write for English and 3 to write for biology. And they are all due within like 2 weeks. I think the one thing that's keeping me sane right now is I've already decided that I'm gonna run 4 miles tonight, and I have like the 4-mile route planned out, and I'm super excited, and that's like keeping me calm, because otherwise I feel like I'd be going crazy. Okay guys, please tell me this has happened to somebody else. I just got the hiccups, and I don't have like normal little cutesy hiccups. I have hiccups that sound like something is dying in my chest, and I don't know what it was about this hiccup, but something about it scared me out of having the hiccups. I literally just scared myself out of having the hiccups. Okay guys, so I like sat down and wrote out all of the assignments that I have to do. So I've got my little sticky note with things to check off. So I've got basically 8 papers to write, and then I have to put 5 of them on the internet, and I've written 2 of them, and I have like a really rough draft of one of them. So I'm sort of almost halfway there. This is how my days are gonna go for right now. Guys, I just bought my plane ticket back from Fresno. I'm so excited. And actually I'm a little bit nervous about this trip, because so I was like purchasing the plane tickets, and the flight from Portland to Salt Lake is like all booked, and so I can potentially get a seat for that flight. I might get a later flight, but I'm not too worried about it because I have family that doesn't live too far from Portland, so I'd have a place to stay overnight, so I wouldn't necessarily have to crash in the airport. But I'm super excited for this trip. Okay guys, I feel like I've vlogged a lot of random stuff today, but it's about an hour and a half until I want to be heading out for my run. So I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here. I'm going to edit this and try and get it up before I go for a run, so you get an early vlog tonight. Yay! And I will see you guys tomorrow.